Guys, Ben from Be Active Peterborough. So I want to do you a bit of a different video today. I'm going to talk about me for a second, which I'm not really always good at doing, but I wanted to talk about me and kind of my journey with exercise and motivation and what I've done. So for those of you that don't know already, this time last year I opened up my first personal training studio. I've been a personal trainer now for around about 10 years, and that's scary to say, but I kind of would always exercise. When I was working in the gym, I would exercise 3, 4, maybe even 5 times a week because it was to fill my time and it was what I do. I lifted weights to try and get big and muscly. I went through the phase of wanting to do CrossFit. I run regularly, I boxed, I did everything. And then when I hit around about 24, 25, I started to lose the motivation to try and get big and muscly because I got over the whole kind of ego thing and worrying about body shape, and got some good results, but I started to want to be able to move a bit better and have a bit more flexibility versus just being muscly and not really caring how I moved and only worrying about how I looked. And basically why I'm telling you this is, then when I opened my studio up, I'm 27 now, I lost the will. I just couldn't be asked. That is the thought that was going in my head, and I hate hearing that come out my mouth, but I didn't want to do it. I've got a gym sat just there in my studio, and I still couldn't get myself to push myself to go and exercise. So I'm telling you this because if you're struggling for willpower for exercise, it's not your fault. It wasn't my fault either. How I fixed this I'm going to tell you in a second, but what I'm trying to get across is it doesn't come down to convenience, and it doesn't come down to you being too lazy, and it doesn't come down to exercise just isn't for you. Here's the secret, here's the trick, okay? I started doing what I enjoyed, okay? I would go and take the dogs for a walk because I enjoy doing that, because it's good to switch off. That counts as exercise. I would start going to play badminton with my wonderful and beautiful girlfriend, and she puts up with me when I'm kind of being lazy and makes me exercise by going to do things I enjoy. I enjoy competing in sport. I will go and play my golf. And then a funny thing happened. As I actually started to make myself start to move again, not exercising and going on a treadmill and all this, because I'd rather chew my own ear off than go on a treadmill, but just by kind of going out there and moving, then every now and again I'd start to exercise because I wanted to. I had 20 minutes, I had 30 minutes in the space of my day, and I'd want to go and practice, I don't know, doing some handstands, because that's my new thing I want to try and learn, practicing on the Olympic rings, lifting some weights, trying to get myself looking better because I felt better, which then made me feel better about myself. So why I'm doing this video is to tell you this. If a fitness expert struggles for willpower, it's okay for you to struggle as well. But what I'm telling you today as a fitness expert is this: you are never going to get anywhere unless you start. And if that means going to buy a pair of trainers, get over that hurdle, move, do it now. If it means going to book a badminton court and making sure that you book it regularly, do it now. Don't wait for anything else. If it's important enough, do it right now. And then finally, what you'll find is you will like how you're feeling and you'll want to do it more. If you're constantly banging your head against a wall, you're not going to come back and keep banging your head against a wall because it just hurts. It's no fun. What we will teach you here at Be Active is how to start. Most importantly, how to start and keep yourself safe, and it doesn't have to hurt. And then finally, and the most important thing, is how to keep going. Okay? If you need the support and you want the direction, we can show you how, and it doesn't have to be about exercise. We can do it with the food, we can do it with your psychology, and we can teach you to move again, which doesn't mean treadmills, press-ups, burpees, and all those brilliant things that people think you need to do to gain shape. Okay, hope that helps. Ben from Be Active, happy fitness.